What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Boss Ladies Live Radio Show. Speaker Studios, sponsored by Boss Ladies Inc.
Hi-hats with the hiccups, dark tints on a pickup, pineapples and liquor, she mark print with the zip up. Hi-hats with the hiccups, dark tints on a pickup, pineapples and liquor, she mark print with the zip up. Hi-hat. We could climb some roommates back in Texas. She said, baby, I've been down since third grade. You were satisfied with first base. Why'd you wanna be around me in the first place? She said, baby, I've been down since third grade. You were satisfied with first base. Why'd you want with the zip up? Hi-hats with the hiccups, dark tints on a pickup, pineapples and liquor. This is what apples and liquor. She mark print with the zip. No, 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 no. This is what I'm made with. This is not. No, 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 no. This is what I'm made. Liquor. She mark print with the zip up. Hi-hats with the hiccups, dark tints on a pickup, pineapples and liquor. She mark print with the zip up. Hi-hats with the hiccups, dark tints on a pickup, pineapples and liquor. She mark print with the zip up.
Music's on, it shows that nothing is impossible. Even when I'm down and think I'm gonna lose control, everybody wants to know from me melody in every single word I speak. It can walk melody in.
She says she knows just how to magnetism's perfect. She says she knows just how to magnetism's perfect. She says she knows just how to magnetism's perfect.
Baby,
she says she knows just how to magnetism's
I want the attraction when I'm in the club. I want you to want me cause I want your love. Baby, I want the attraction when I'm in the club. I want you to want me cause I want your love. Baby,
dark print with the zip up, hi-hats with the hiccups, dark tints on a pickup, pineapples and liquor. She mark print with the zip up, hi-hats with the hiccups, dark tints.
I'm on the grind, everything I see, I make it mine. I'm on a hustle, cash, make them haters real mad, hating cause they ain't know how to get bread. I think I'm dizzy, the game is easy, pockets full of cash, please believe me, so I can spend weeks in a hotel suite, couple Marlon Bros, playing trick or treat, and it's make it happen. I'm at a young age, but I'm a classic like a black OCB tape, with some black kicks and a black shirt. I talk slick, flow's gonna hurt, man, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm at a
asking what will be. Everybody wants to know from.
Come follow me, dust it.
for Spreaker.com. Go ahead and go on the Play Store, your Apple Music, and go ahead and download Spreaker Podcast. Search Boss Ladies Radio Show and click live chat right now. Spreaker.com.
Funk it down. Tonight we're gonna have a funk it down. Tonight.
When I spit them, lyrics like dirty money, bad but still illin'. Rumors they bad mouth spread this urban fiction. It's like they can't get enough mind-numbing addiction. Quick when I hit them, sunnies all around. In your territory, yes, I'm in your town. Champion score, dirty balls on the floor. From zero to whatever, me broke, never. Hands up, honeys all around. In your territory.
My child.
She knows just how the magnetism's perfect. She says she knows just how the magnetism's perfect. Hi-hats with the hiccups, dark tints on a pickup, pineapples and liquor. She mark print with the zip. Magnetism's perfect. I copy like Roger. You were satisfied with first base. Why'd you wanna be around me in the first place? She said, baby, I've been down since third grade. You were satisfied with...
I do it for the masses, I never blow my chances. My style is classic, static, you want the heat, I got it. I do it all the time, all around the way I put it down. Coming straight from the underground, what you want now? I do it for the masses, I never blow my chances. My style is classic, static, you want the heat, I got it. I do it all the time, all around the way I put it down. Coming straight from the underground, what you want now? I do it for the masses, I never...
Pineapples and liquor. She mark print with the zip up. Hi-hats with the hiccups, dark tints on a pickup, pineapples and liquor. She mark print with the zip up. Hi-hats with the hiccups, dark tints on a pickup, pineapples and liquor. She mark print on a pickup, pineapples and liquor. She mark print with the zip up. Hi-hats with the hiccups, dark tints on a pickup, pineapples and liquor. She mark print with the zip up. Hi-hats with the hiccups, dark tints on a pickup, pineapples and liquor. This is she mark print with the zip. No. This is what I'm made with. This is love.
Yes, I'll wait for you to say that you need me. Yes, I'll wait for you to say that you need me. Left me standing on the corner, stranded in the rain, in the pouring rain. Yeah. The sun won't shine without you, darling. Things will never be the same, never be the same. Yeah. You call me weak 'cause I say I need you. If I could hold out longer, I guess it'd make me stronger, yeah. You never see the bigger picture, but if you throw me away, you make a big mistake. And so I'll wait for you to say that you need me. Yes, I'll wait for you to say that you need me. Oh, yes, I'll wait for you to say that you need me. Yes, I'll wait for you to say that you need me. Call me weak 'cause I say I need you. If I could hold out longer, guess it'd make me stronger, yeah. Oh. You never see the bigger picture, but if you throw me away, you make a big mistake. And so I'll wait for you to say that you need me. Yes, I'll wait for you to say that you need me.
Yes, that's Travis J, y'all. I'll wait. Coming up next, All I Want, Miss Fabulous, off the Love Chronicles mixtape. www.reverbnation.com. Search Miss Fabulous, which will be me. Enjoy. I've come to terms with the fact that my future might not involve people I'm around now. I get tired of doing this every time I try something new. Sometimes I had to walk away from what I want to find what I deserve. I made mistakes in my life. I've learned from my bad choices. I'll know better next time. Don't mention a person's past mistakes when they're trying to change. That's like throwing rocks at them while they're struggling to climb a mountain. Yeah, let's talk about that. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Boss Ladies Live Radio Show, Speaker Studios, sponsored by Boss Ladies Inc. Welcome back to another show, y'all. I am gonna talk about specifically tonight gig etiquette. An awesome idea. Me and Money Matt was talking about. He was one of my guests, artists on the show, one of the rappers in hip hop. And we were interviewing one time, and we were talking about, just making this whole movement, this whole underground movement better, than it has been. It's a lot of sleeping on us, but it's a lot of sleeping on us because we're not coming out like we should and waking them up like we should. So, I appreciate everybody listening, tuning in tonight, supporters. If anything goes, funny or whatever, just know that I'll be putting up part 1, then I'll hit part 2 and I'll tag you again. So that sometimes happens when the weather is funny, internet frequencies and all those foolish things. Forgive me for the last Facebook Live. It was terrible. I was trying to go through Be Live, and if you don't pay for it, you get what you get, I guess, because it was really jumpy and my words were uppity and dippity and all that old crazy stuff. So I thought I'd make a quick one on my storyline on the Boss Lady page. If you're not connected with that, please send me a friend request and I will get with you as soon as possible. Yeah, let me know if you want to win a spin on the Boss Ladies Radio Show. I'm starting something new. All you have to do on how to get spin, you can do 1 out of the 4. You don't have to do all 4, but if you do all 4, you get more spins. So the more you do, the more spins. So number 1, download the Spreaker podcast app and follow me. I will follow you back. Search Boss Ladies Radio Show. Checking in, you can click on live chat if we're live at 9 p.m. or if you're on demand, you can click on comments and make a reply. 3, like and share the episodes. And 4, download your favorite shows. So that's how you get free spins on the Boss Ladies Live Radio Show. Yeah. So I thought I'd add a little bit to that. Yes, isn't that awesome? Woo! That is huge. So yeah, I will be going Thursday to Summerfest, and I'm going to bring my Spreaker studio with me so we can interview some people, some surprise guests. I'm not going to say who, but it's a big deal. So all my supporters and fans and friends and people that tune in, please tune in. It's going to be an afternoon show, so if you don't catch it, it's always going to be on demand, and you can still comment and chat with me throughout the week on that show. I definitely will be looking out for that. And also, too, let me know if you want to book a guest appearance on the show. Again, I air Monday through Saturday, 9 p.m. Central. Sundays at 6 p.m. Central for spirituality. So on Sunday specifically, I would like for you to bring a spirituality topic to the show. Whatever it may be, I'm very open-minded. We can discuss it on the show. Yes, we can. So I also wanted to talk about a little bit before we go into our EDU, sharing MP3s and links. Share MP3s by email only. I won't see them in Messenger, and I definitely won't see them through a text. Also, share your links to the Boss Lady YouTube channel. And that's available if you want to put your YouTube videos up there. I will definitely share them and promote you on YouTube and all the other social media outlets. And that's how you win spins on videos, because the Boss Ladies radio show is also playing now on YouTube. All the other shows that you haven't seen when I first started, they are on there. 17 shows total from the last seasons when I started. Advertise your business and entertainment on here. That is also welcome here. If you have a business, I don't care if you're doing lawn care, bring it here. I will definitely promote you, and you never know who's listening to the Boss Ladies radio show. So, and then I was going to talk about it on Friday, but I'll go over it. Themes for the week. In my story, I'm going to do some live, Facebook Live, my stories on Motivational Monday, Music Industry Leadership Blog Talks. So ahead of time, you're going to start knowing what the topics is going to be, knowing what time I'm tagging you, just trying to connect a little more. It's your decision at the end of the day how you want to stay connected with the show and things like that. Tuesdays, I was thinking about life, love, and leadership. That'll be the Boss Lady podcast. Wednesdays, we're back to the Dadiski Diane for music. All new songs are welcome, and check in for dial-up. So I can call you and we can actually talk on here. Liking and sharing and networking is also involved that day. So if you have some links you want to share, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play Music, all of those links, you can put them on here in the chat room. And you'll be able to play the songs, and stuff like that, and really get to chatting while the songs are playing, and we can jam that day. Thursdays, Time to Thrive, business entrepreneurship tips. So we'll be making room for those and a little jams with that. And then Fun Fridays, Miss Fabulous Project. I want to start talking about my documentary on why I wrote the album Love Chronicles mixtape. And also why I wrote the R&B album Love Chronicles. So I have two. I have a mixtape Love Chronicles, and I have an R&B Love Chronicles. And my mixtape does not contain any mainstream music in it. It's strictly underground. People have enjoyed it so far that I've let played, and they've played it on Reverb Nation. So it's all good, y'all. All right. So, and that brings me the topic for tonight, gig etiquette before we do business series. And this is the question that I've been wanting to ask for the longest. What are the top 3 annoying / worst things you've seen musicians do at shows? My thing was this. What are the top 3 annoying / worst things I've seen musicians, artists do at anywhere? Because at the end of the day, It's all about professionalism. It's still business. I know we a little street, we a little hood, but what's appropriate? What message do you want to carry out? You know, is that going to be a good look for everybody to see? Your hood mentality, your street mentality. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But does it have a limit? Does it have a limit? Or you don't care, you like NWA, ends with an attitude. So what's going on live in the chat room right now? My thing with the shows though, non-communication, like the planning and the preparation before the show begins. We should be steady communicating. We shouldn't leave nothing out. Then everybody knows and what's going on and everybody's on one accord. But what seems to happen is our schedules overlap, life kicks in, and we're not prepared and preparing for when that happens. What's the next thing to do to still make sure that things run more smoothly? So we have to use our thinking in terms of that and not so much of our emotions because somebody says something I don't agree with. Oh, they talking crazy. That kind of stuff. Lack of ability to discuss plans and goals prior to the event. Those types of things. Being late, no calls, no shows. That's really unprofessional. It brings your reputation down and it disrespects your fans, the people that have your back, the people that are supposed to be there for you, different things like that. Bad promotion, smoking on camera, you all on Instagram, smoking thousands of blunts, you just walking around, you're really not talking about anything, you're boring the people out of your mind, you don't know who's watching, and that's why it's so important how you carry yourself in front of camera, on the radio, see what I'm saying, and you need to be focused on what you're doing, and if you're so high and drunk out of your mind, I don't know how in the world you're going to communicate and be effective, more excellent at what you do versus when you a little tipsy or whatever. And I know some people have a couple shots or whatever before they get on, or they might smoke a cigarette or something. But at the end of the day, when you get on the floor, your workstation, it should be professionalism then on out. And it really should, change your habits a little bit. You might want to smoke less. You might want to drink less, so you can stay focused because things happen and you're not ready for them. And then you mad because you said, oh, I shouldn't have smoked. I shouldn't have drank. You see what I'm saying? Keep it a professional at all times. That's why I respect BMO Magazine for pointing out that, hey, we're not drinking and doing all that stuff during the show. We'll do an after set and then we can do that afterwards. And then we've done our job. We, completed the task. Instead of going in there all sloppy and then people walking out the door pissed because you're not on top of your game. So that's just some things I was looking at, and that's what we're going to deal with on our EDU. So on that note, let's get some EDU in our lives. A guide to gig etiquette. Music industry inside out, Australia's leading online music industry professional development resource. And we're going to find that at musicindustryinside.com/don't-be-that-ban-guide-to-gig-etiquette/ how to guarantee a return invitation, a guide to gig etiquette. So we got July 15, 2015 by Beck Wolfers. Live gigs are a necessary, lucrative, and essentially unavoidable part of being a working artist. Most musicians have played a gig or two, or 3, or 300 in their careers. These moments are often crucial for networking, promotion, and of course for gaining new listeners. As well as putting on a killer show, it's important to display behavior that helps, not hinders, your momentum in the industry. We've likely all heard the stories of artists at the top, rock star arrogance, prima donna tantrums, and unreasonable requests for M&M colors on writers. While some of these stories are entertaining and possibly exaggerated, One thing remains clear in the land of professional music. Nobody wants to work with a pain in the butt. For emerging artists, there can be a lot to learn about the unspoken codes and expectations underpinning the live music industry. Below, we've asked 4 prominent figures in Australian music to tell us their worst horror stories and offer advice on correct gig etiquette. Tim Price Booker and publicist extraordinaire at Price War Music, a successful working musician who wishes to remain anonymous, Will Kelly, venue manager of The Zoo, and Ed Gregzak, resident live sound manager or engineer for Big Sound. What are the top 3 annoying worst things you've seen musicians do at shows? Tim. Don't steal the rider set aside for the people working at a festival hidden away, so they had to go searching for it to steal it. When you have your own rider delivered to your paid-for hotel room. Don't play past your allocated time slot. This happens more than you would think. And more than that, bands who actively ignore the one more song from the sound guy or stage manager and either do a 10-minute epic song or just go straight into another song after that one, or even announce that they are going to keep playing because the crowd wants more, go boop yourself. Venues have deadlines that they need to adhere to, and by overplaying your slot, you are cutting time off either the headline band slot or potentially exposing a venue to fines for excessive noise after curfew. Be respectful. You're not doing yourself any favors to anyone. In fact, the sound guy is now memorizing your name to tell other soundies and bookers about what a knob you are. Don't be a punisher. The term punisher in gig terms is about a dude/chick from a band/a big fan who sweats the mess out of a headline band or a particular member of a band by being overly pushy about their love for that band and telling them ad nauseum about asking the band for more support, slots on the tour, asking them excessively about what gear they use, getting in the way at sound check, helping yourself to their rider, or being in the band green room being a pest during their band warm-up ritual. By all means, be a fan, but this isn't the time to try to impress. Yo, it's awesome you got the support for your favorite band, but be casual, calm, and professional, and let your stagecraft music and show do the talking. And a musician. Disrespecting other people's equipment. During a gig once where we were supplying the back line, another band's guitarist who obviously knows nothing about levels blew out our guitarist's amp. He was a real snot about it too. We also had our drummer's kit skin smashed up by people playing Rockstar. Just don't be an entitled, stuff happens. But if you accidentally break or damage someone's gear, apologize and offer to pay. It's only fair. Say hi and be friendly to other bands you're playing with. Being too cool or aloof is not going to make you any friends. Don't insult other bands' music at the gig too. It may not be to your taste, but it's a bad form to slag other people off who are only doing what you're doing. Music is a tight-knit community, so be careful who you talk stuff about. Be grateful for the fans. I've seen some high-up prima donnas slagging off people at the merch desk or complaining about punters hanging around the venue exit waiting for autographs. Like any job, there can be downsides and times when you're fed up. But keep in perspective that fans are the reason you have a career. Will. For young and up and coming bands especially, bringing people backstage without asking, sneaking in copious amounts of alcohol and getting drunk at your show, and using the appropriate restrooms and respecting the venue in that way. Bringing 30-year-old people on a stage that can only hold a certain amount of people is probably not going to end well. Ed. Do not bust the sound guy's balls during the gig. I once did a gig where the lead singer kept on asking the crowd, "How's it sound out there?" After he did it the 3rd time, I turned my mic and said, "And how are you liking those lyrics, everybody?" What, in your experience, is good gig etiquette? And why should musicians display it? Tim. Good gig etiquette is the following. Turn up on time, early if possible to the venue. Sound check only during the times allocated if you are lucky enough to get one. Adhere to the worksheet and be prompt with getting on and off the stage at sound check. Take up as little room as you can in the green room. Be as open as possible with sharing gear. Those favors will come back to you when you are touring. Don't mess up other musos' gear up, same as you wouldn't want them messing your gear up. Accidents happen. Pay for it if you break it, same as you would want someone else to pay to fix your broken gear if they broke it. It's all karma. It comes around. Talk with the other bands and hang out without being a punisher. Touring becomes a lot more fun if it's with people you are friends with. That goodwill goes a long way. It goes a long way if those other bands are fans of you and fans of them. Musos talk about other great bands they like. Be confident and play your heart out on stage, but make sure you leave that stage persona on the stage. Ego and cockiness off the stage is just being aloof and not genuine. Be approachable, warm, genuine, and friendly with fans off the stage, even if it's totally different to your on-stage persona. Having a good time by all means, but don't all get drunk. And always have a way of getting your gear home / back to accommodation out of the venue. There are very few venues who will let you leave gear in the venue overnight. So be responsible and have a plan for it ahead of time. Don't even ask. No venue manager wants to come back in the venue at 8 a.m. on Sunday so you can get your gear before your flight home from your tour at 10 a.m. Email, message the venue, promoters, and the other bands post-show and thank them for the show. Thank the venue and other bands publicly on social media and tag them if possible a day or two later. Use your discretion with this. No need to do it every time, but if it feels right to do, go for it. And a musician, be friendly and approachable. Treat everyone involved with respect, the venue, the booker, other bands, and the gig goers. Read the run sheet, show up on time, and stay to watch the other bands. If you're going to share gear, treat them how you would want your own. And if you break it, you bought it. Don't get smashed, stoned, high, at least not before you get on stage. You might be in your own little zone, but unless you're a genius, you're probably not performing as well as you think you are. When you, the artist, come in, make contact with the venue management. Sometimes bands just wander in and do laps off the floor. My advice would be to introduce yourself and go shake hands with the people looking after you for the night. You don't have to get totally in their face, but just come up and say hi. A venue can be an unsecured area with all these people lurking around, and it's good if we at least know who you are. We had a really nice thing from a band recently. When playing their final ever show at the zoo, they gave us a postcard with a picture of their band on it and expressed thanks to us for looking after them all this time. It's nice to have an attitude of fostering the venue as a second home, as a venue that dozens of bands come through. It was nice to receive appreciation like that. Ed, stay the entire gig. Do not leave after your set. Show some support for other bands. Always have spare leads. Communicate, especially if you're going to be late for sound check. Get in touch with someone. Even if you're not going to sound check, don't assume that everyone knows that. Oh my God, don't assume everybody knows that. That should be another show. Sound check is not for rehearsing. Be mindful of the sound these time. Always sound check the way you're going to play. If you're going to take the mic off the stand and walk around, try it during sound check. If you're going to play drums with brushes, try it during sound check. This is especially true of vocalists. If you cup the mic or tend to fade off the mic, it's important for the soundie to hear it during sound check. Last one. It is never okay to throw cake on stage. It doesn't matter whose birthday it is. It doesn't matter if said cake is being thrown by scantily clad women. Even after I made them clean it in the stage, it's still slippery and there are still bits of cake everywhere. That was good, y'all. That is our EDU for our lives. See what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going to be talking about more stuff like this, how to get it all situated, get our stuff together, because, I'm learning this too. I wish I knew a lot of this stuff that I'm researching for you guys back then when I was working as an artist. And I think artist development is very, very important now that I look back on it, because you want to run around and think you the best, but hold on a second, back up the bus, because you might not be, like he said, performing like you think you are. You think you cold, but you're not. you know, you're not on point, because there's some things that you need to learn still, and some skills that you still need to sharpen up. So when we come back, we're going to do the quote for the day. How busy are we really? By Christine Monticello. Don't go nowhere. One.
What's the word, man? Man, we got the house party cracking tonight, man. It's about to be lit, man. I got the candy models and everything coming out, man. The whole city about to be out, man. What you on? You know we need FBA in this motherfucker. Bring the team, fam. Sure,
I love the way
you
you grinding on me. I love the way you grinding on me. While we in this house party. While we in this house party. So baby, come and grind right now. So baby, come and grind right now. While we in this house party. So baby, come and grind right now.
Bumping and grinding like R. Kelly's on. Shawty start dancing like this is my song. House parties used to be the shit. People hold me up while she at this place. Grabbing my shirt like she want me to stay. On my ha-ha Davis, who made you this way? Shawty so bad, so I ain't finna play. Grinding on me while I pull on your waist. She dancing on me while they watching me. Off of the bar, ain't no stopping me. Taking you back to the 90s. House party in traffic. Get twerked on by a bad bitch. Hit a hard nigga like a savage. Twerking so hard she put me through the wall. Holding my nigga, I try not to fall. Twerking so hard she put me through the wall. Holding my nigga, I try not to fall. Fall. I try not to fall. Back then we used to have fun. Mad dog got the job done. Kissing on me when the lights off. Grinding on me when the lights on. White tees and jubbos. School chicks and blockos. Grinding on me like a stripper pole, bro. Hold me up, I'ma lost control. Put it on me, we don't need to talk. I'm trying to feel your thoughts. Put it on me, we don't need to talk. I'm trying to feel your thoughts.
Grinding on me. I love the way you grinding on me. While we in this house party. While we in this house party. So baby, come and grind right now. So baby, come and grind right now. While we in this house party. So baby, come and grind right now. We on the wall. I'm feeling on your booty. Under this red light, we about to make a move. Please excuse my hands. You know they like to roll. Take you to your parents' room and boom, boom, boom. Ripping you tight while I Kelly is on. Half on a baby, that's what we be on. Pass me the Henny while you run up the show. If the cops don't bust us down, we ain't never going home. We getting freaky, listening to Pretty Ricky. I'm sucking on your neck, I done gave you a couple hickeys. I remember laying on the ground while you on top and they play and take you down. Then I flip you over and I take care of the rest. Then I start swimming while they play and get it wet. House parties was the shit, they say lit. Especially when you grinding with a bad bitch. Up here, I love the way you grinding on me. I love the way you grinding on me. While we in this house party. While we in this house party. So baby, come and grind right now. So baby, come and grind right now. While we in this house party. So baby, come and grind right now.
She back it up, let me take control. I'm feeling on your booty. Like R. Kelly, let me bring it back. Damn, baby, you too strapped. Body something like genuine. Little mama, you too fine. Slow it down, bump it grind. Grinding in your ocean. Got a nigga full of that potion. The way she moves, slow motion. New hit, #1. She said this her favorite song. This house party too lit. My blunt already lit. Not a wrinkle on my fit. Work hard, play hard. VIP with a bad chick. Work hard, play hard. MVP with a bad chick. Don't stop, get it. Show them they ain't messing with you. Show them how to break it down. Nobody do it like you. So keep them yams right here. Grinding, baby, all night. Grinding, baby, alright. Last song of the night. I'ma ride with ya. I'ma grind with ya. Love how you grind it. Grind it. Love how you grind it.
Grinding on me. I love the way you grinding on me. While we in this house party. So baby, come and grind right now. So baby, come and grind right now. While we in this house party. So baby, come and grind right now.
Fuck shit. Hey, what's happening?
What's happening? What it do?
Chilling. What you want?
I'm about to make a few rounds real quick. I got a lot of shit to do today.
Oh, really? I mean, you been telling me that shit like the past 2 weeks and shit, but you ain't fucking with me or something?
Yeah, it's bad. I've been a busy woman. I'm sorry?
I ain't hear you.
I said I'm a busy woman.
So like that?
Yeah, I like that. Scream, feeling mommy, single mommy at that. And then trying to get this music game together. I really didn't have a lot of time. I make time, but right now ain't the time. You feel me?
Yeah, alright.
Like a computer with a bad disk, loving you was a risk. I downloaded your love to my hard drive. I thought I was happy and had arrived to the destination called love. What the hell
trip. Places to never forget. 'Cause you'll be here in a jiff. 'Cause I've been needing my fix. So it's my world, so you're telling me I'll give you more so you never leave. Yeah, with you I can go far. As long as you play your part and give me what I want. Give me what I want. 'Cause you'll be what I want this time. Please give me what I want. Please be what I want. Post it up like a pig. My revenue is more relevant. Thumbs up because I'm the shit. Your heart can make me a hit. Just give me what I want.
No green in me, less is pain.
Give me what I want.
In the sky, side cloud and cranes.
Give me what I want.
Flesh deleted, robots playing. So gone, it's funny what they do for the fame. Hit her up, no seed though. If I poke in a deep throat, but we both know I like it, you love it. This one's a free throw. It's funny what they do for the glow. When your face isn't all emoji. When you find out that the life ain't cozy. When you sign up for the pain. Through the back door of the virus, we profane.
Love, love, love.
Distract me with the blinding light of generation. Baby.
Start out by sharing some statistics with you that were just released 11 days ago. And it says that an estimated 66% of all doctor visits are stress-related. And stress-related health visits bring an annual cost of $300 billion to employers. Nearly half of all stressed out people overeat and don't sleep enough. Stress is the leading contributing factor to heart disease, obesity, diabetes, headaches, depression, anxiety, Alzheimer's disease, gastrointestinal problems, accelerated aging, and premature death. Now, if I asked you, why are people so stressed? I bet you would answer, because they're so busy. We're just so busy. Well, last month, the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics released a study on American time usage. This was an extensive study, and this is what they discovered last year in 2013. Employed adults worked on average 7.6 hours a day. That's not too bad. So employed adults worked 7.6 hours a day on average, Monday through Friday. And nearly every person over 15, a full 95% of us engaged in 4.5 hours of leisure activity every day, be it television, socializing, or exercising. And how many of you would rank television probably at the top of most people's list? Because I've heard many statistics on the television usage of Americans. So, okay, are we as busy as we think we are? It doesn't seem like we are, but we feel busy. What is making us feel so busy? I have a question for you. How many of you have ever worked out on a treadmill or an elliptical machine? Oh, good, lots of you. Me too. Well, often when I go work out, I bring headphones and my iPad and listen to music. And sometimes I listen to informational CDs, but often I listen to music. And as I work out, I'm sort of drowning myself in those tunes, and it's the beats, and I'm hitting the ground as I'm running on the treadmill or something. Well, sometimes I get there and I forget my headphones. And it's just silent. And you're laughing because it feels like you hear yourself breathing, you hear your feet hitting the treadmill, you think you're gonna die, you're watching the clock, it's only been 30 seconds. And it takes me a few minutes to unplug my brain from the constant inputs of everything around me to settle down and start to think, and then I'm okay. And then I can go on, and I can actually work out and spend that time thinking. But I literally have to unplug myself from the world in order to start thinking my thoughts. Author and Reverend Kevin DeYoung, actually right here in Lansing, said, the reason we feel so busy is that we are always engaged with our thumbs and rarely our thoughts. Instead of figuring out to do with our passing hours, we are content to pass our time passing time, surfing, checking, watching. And because of this blend of work and rest in our technology-laden lives, we are never fully on and we are never fully off. We live at a constant hum, and it is exhausting. DeYoung calls this busyness and constant motion acedia. It's a Greek word. I thought this was interesting. It's a Greek word that means purposeless disguised as constant motion. Busyness and lifelessness wrapped up in one, acedia. So we feel busy. We feel like we are just constantly going. We feel stressed out. But we really have more time than we realize. And what are we doing with this time is we're never disengaging. We're constantly on all the time. Tim Kreider, who's a columnist for the New York Times, wrote, most people are busy because they are addicted to busyness and dread what they might have to face in its absence. Our own thoughts. Isn't that true? So there you have it. We're stressed out and busy. And, really, is there any other way to live? It seems so normal. How are you busy? Right. How do you feel stressed? It just seems like that's the way it is. Well, I want to turn that upside down. I want to shift your paradigm. And I want to give you two things to consider. Number one, busyness is a part of life, and it can be good. Work is good. And number two, stress is helpful and required to live a productive, growth-filled life. Now think about that. That's very different than what most of us think. Jeff Furman says stress is usually thought of as a negative, but stress can help us be compelled to do better. In The Power of Full Engagement, the authors go to great detail about how stress builds us, and they compare it to muscle. I have recently embarked on the personal training and muscle building. It's all new to me, lifting weights. It's all new. Because before, I never would have picked up weights, or I was doing, I don't know, the clean and jerk press deadlift thing the other day. I never would have done that on my own. The first time something hurt, you know what I do? Drop that thing, stop. I don't want pain. But I didn't understand the way you build muscle is, and my trainer has taught me this, is you go and he says, okay, 5 more. And I'm like, 5 more? And I get 5 more because you've got to take that muscle to failure, because then it can repair itself. And when it repairs itself, what happens? It gets bigger and you grow more muscle. So stressing your muscle causes it to be torn down so it can be repaired, and when it is repaired, you have more of it. So in order to build muscle, you have to expose your body to stress. And in The Power of Full Engagement, I love how they talk about all of life is that way. Every area of our life is really, when you're exposed to stress, sometimes it feels like it tears you down. But really, if you're open to it, it expands your capacity. And when your capacity is expanded, your muscle grows. Be it your faith muscle, be it your personal, interpersonal relational muscle, whatever it is. That stress causes it and allows it to grow.
We are now transferring you to a customer care rep. Please hold the line and we will answer your call as soon as possible. Thank you for choosing us. By the way, to ensure you're getting great service, your call may be recorded or monitored.